Well, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to this brand new Strickland mandolin. This is my 30th mandolin. So I've hit the big 3-0, I guess you could say, in mandolin making. One kind of interesting thing about this mandolin is it shares a birthday with the United States of America. Maybe not the same year, but the same day anyway. I did string this mandolin up and signed the label on July 4th of this year, 2025. So that's kind of cool. I don't think I've ever signed a label on July 4th yet, so that was pretty cool. I'll go over some specs on it for you real quick. This is pretty much my standard kind of F5 master model, so to speak. It has a red spruce top, curly maple back sides and neck. It does have the laminate binding, like you can see there around the back, the black white or the ivory white black binding, or the other way around. Lord, ivory black white. How about that? Let's see. It has an ebony peg head with a fern style inlay, mother of pearl truss rod cover, a bone nut, ebony fingerboard and bridge, and the bridge did come from Cumberland Acoustics. I really like their mandolin bridges. I think they do a great job over there. It's got a James tailpiece. Those things are always a delight to use. Got the nice hinged tailpiece lid, and when set up properly, they'll kill all the overtones for you. So you don't need those little rubber grommet things or whatever with a James. Yeah, all the way up and down the neck, I'm really happy with it. I've got the action just super duper low. It plays like a dream. It probably wouldn't hurt to be raised up just a little bit, but I think I'm going to let nature take its course and do that for me. I always, generally speaking, I always send my instruments out with pretty low action because they always tend to raise up with time. I always kid and say that I can count on one hand how many times somebody has brought their guitar or mandolin into my shop and said, "Hey Spencer, would you mind raising my action? It's just playing too easy." So they rarely ever go down. I didn't mention the fret wire. It does have the 80 thousandths wide frets, so not the super narrow frets like some of the real old mandolins had. I do think these play a little easier, and it has a 16-inch radius on the fingerboard, so not much of a radius, but enough to tell that it's not quite flat. Personally, just as a player, I've never really cared for the really heavily radiused mandolin fingerboards. I kind of like the flatter ones myself. But I don't have a problem making mandolins with bigger radiuses. I just don't enjoy playing them as much as I do the ones with a slightly flatter board. Now, one thing I absolutely don't like is the mandolins, if you've ever played one that has like a negative radius feel, like the fingerboard does this number, kind of like dips out. Oh no, that's awful. I hate playing on those. But flat to a slight radius is kind of where I like to be, just personally. But yeah, really happy with it. And it's pretty cool to hit the number 30 here on mandolins. And of course, I wore my Anderson mandolin shirt today. Most of y'all know, but for any of you that don't, Gerald Anderson is the guy who pretty much taught me about everything I know in instrument making. And it seemed only fitting to wear his shirt today when I hit a milestone number on this mandolin. So yeah, sure appreciate and miss Gerald. But he definitely left a big mark on my life, and I thank him for it. But yeah. Yeah, not much else I can say about this. Yeah, pretty happy with it. So far, all my mandolins are still not CNC'd, other than my inlays. I do have a friend down in Pilot Mountain who does have a CNC machine and does my inlay work on my peg head veneers and stuff. So I'm not entirely CNC free, but that is the only thing on my mandolins that I'm using a CNC on right now, and I know that's the way of the future, and I'm probably going to get one or at least start having tops and backs carved out for me eventually. But I don't know. I still enjoy carving these things out, and so the top, the backs, all that, the scroll, that's all done with this CNC right here. So anyway, thank you guys again for watching, and like always, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel, and I'll be coming at you again here before long with another instrument, I'm sure. Until then, take care.